Greetings all, it's Blue Knight, and welcome back to the Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess. Previously, we finished up the Snowpeak ruins and acquired our very first piece of the Mirror of Twilight. And then we went around Hyrule and collected a few more things afterwards before landing back in the Snowpeak region to see that Yeto and Yeta are at the top of the slide that takes us to their home. Today, we're going to interact with them because I did mention that they did spend some time sledding, at least on their off time, by way of a letter we got from them recently, and they invite us to join in on their fun. This is gonna be terrible. Long time since we meet. Dude, it was like, what episode? Since we last saw each other? Wife feeling better. Nice weather for sleds. You try? This is not gonna be fun because this sledding mini game, if you haven't played this game before, it's pretty dang merciless. And considering that I failed so many times on the slide just trying to get to Snow Peak Roofs the first time around, almost to the point where I died, I had to use one of my full heals. This is not gonna bode very well for me. I can just feel that. So just build up some speed and get ahead of Yeto. Don't go close to Yeto at all, and don't crash either. That also helps. If you get close to Yeto, he'll push you away from him, which isn't that surprising given his size. If you build enough speed, there are a couple places you can jump off of. And position right too. You can go off of those little platforms at the top of the trees. It might not act as like the best shortcut, but it can give you a little bit of an advantage over Yeto. Oh, dang it. I didn't see that coming. That was too obscure from my view to notice that. So Yeto, no big surprise, it's pretty slow. Up, and there I go off the edge, of course. I was gonna say, no big surprise, Yeto is pretty slow. So, trying to outspeed him is not gonna be tough. But if you see how I've been able to steer, that's gonna be a different story. I'm gonna be my own worst enemy when it comes to this race. I don't know why, but it feels like my gamepad stick, it doesn't respond as well as I would hope. I haven't done anything bad to my gamepad either, so I have no idea why I'm making so many wide turns as of late whenever I've been trying to go past this slide. Maybe the sensitivity is a lot more looser than I thought? I'm trying not to fiddle around with it as much. That being said though, I do get a little nervous whenever I see Link in a position that I am not very fond of. And there it is. He gets get run over by Yeto. No matter where you touch him, whether you're behind or in front of him. So close! I had a considerable lead against him too, but once again, it's that very thin part of that platform. That's what I'm so worried about going over, because I fell so many times before trying to get past that. It may not surprise you to hear this from me, but in the Wii version, this wasn't as bad. I honestly don't remember how this mechanic was done in the Wii version. I predict it was done by motion controls, because if it was surprisingly more responsive to you than it is trying to use a regular control stick. At least from my experience. Whether I had that right or not, I just remember having a lot more of an easier time doing this entire sledding thing in the Wii version, regardless if I have to race somebody or not. Ah, there we go! There are some rupees on those platforms as we saw, and they're pretty valuable too. Like I saw blue, pretty sure we saw red, and I got a purple as well. So this entire track can also be kind of useful if you want to get some quick cash. Not the best place for it, but you can find some rupees lying around if you look around enough. I didn't even jump on my own volition that time. I think I just hit a small bump and that's what caused me to go off again. With all this trouble I'm having already, you would not take my word if you hear me say that this is the easy part of the whole sledding thing. Trust me, it gets so much worse later on once you're able to beat Yeto. Hey, got them all that time, sweet. That's one part of the track I normally have a lot more of a tougher time trying to do, whether it's intentional or not. Oh, so close! Ah! I was right on the edge. I was ready for the jump too. And once again, Link decides to just fly off to the far right. Even though I don't want him to do that. Really? Of course. Falling off again when I don't want to do that. I didn't even go right that much. I wasn't even intending to go right. Oh, so close! Come on now! I was right on top of it! Why is it that one jump in particular that's giving me so much hassle? I don't even remember that happening to me on the Wii version. Let alone happening this much. Again, I wasn't going that way. I swear I was holding left. But the game instead thought I was going right. All because I was just kinda close to the slope. That got me to go off the ledge. And apparently that just counts enough for the game to just make me slide off the path. Okay, good. The worst part's over. Now I just gotta get to the end without making any more mistakes, because I'm pretty sure he's right at my tail. Don't go that way. Stop hugging the wall, Link. He's gonna catch up to me, I know it. It's gonna be all your fault because if this happens. I knew it! I knew that was gonna happen! That's such bullcrap! I was trying to get away from the wall, but Link just wouldn't comply. Yes, give me a rematch right now. I don't even want to read what you have to say. I'm so pissed off. The worst part is I knew it was gonna happen. The moment I got stuck on the wall, I knew he was gonna catch up and win. At this rate, I'm gonna have to use my other blue potion just to make up for all the health I've lost before I get a chance to get past that dreaded single small jump again. Aw, man! Ah, that was bad luck. Well, the good news is that was like my first attempt after that bump kiss of a finish that I got onto the first platform. But somehow I picked up, I think, too much speed. That Link just jumped off some small speck of the snow, and that made him go off the ledge again. Almost there, almost there. No! Really? What was that? That was the last thing I expected to happen. I had him beat too. It would have been a close finish. Once again, Link decided to act on his own will and want to have another jump off into the abyss. Man, I just know this is gonna give me as much trouble as the fishing minigame will. I just know it's gonna be that bad. Yep, there it goes again. That should have counted. Come on. Ah, that was my fault again. I was in the right place. I was in the right place and I overcorrected again. That stupid narrow ledge before the first jump. That just makes me way more stressed out than it should. Knew what's gonna happen. That was just dumb. That was insulting. No, not again. Come on, push it, push it. Ah. I don't get what is up with this. This should not be taking this long. It's like whenever you hug a wall, that's it. It's not gonna help you out at all. Even when you try to get away from it, the game just won't let you get some distance. I'm both mad and disappointed that's how it turned out. Like, I knew this Sledding game was rubbish, but that is just extremely low. Yeah, eat it, Yeto! I felt it after a while that this was gonna be the run, and I'm so glad my instincts were right. But jeez, I did not have to have that much struggle into beating Yeto. It's already 46 minutes long in raw footage. That's how long this took. You good, huh? You worthy sledder. You want rematch? You go back to Mountaintop, huh? Remember when I said it'll get worse? Yeah, in order to complete whatever side questy thing that this sledding thing has going for it, Yeto was just one half of it. You! I'm going back to the mountaintop because you and I, Yeta, we are gonna have words. Words that I wish I didn't want to have to give to you, but you deserve it based on what's coming up. As soon as I can get my controls straight because I'm that ticked off right now. I went back to the cavern that had the blue choo-choo in the Snowpeak region, and I got a couple of potions. One of them I used immediately after I got it to refill all the damage I took from this obnoxious sledding minigame. And I got another one in reserve too, just in case. Unfortunately, I tried to generate blue chews like 3 times. I only got the first 2 times. And every other time after, it was giving me reds for some reason, which is what I did not want. Now, Yeta? If you thought Yeto was bad, really he's not bad. It's just the course itself and the mechanics you gotta deal with is just making it difficult if you had a tough time like I did with him. Yeta? She's way worse. And you're about to see why. You beat husband, huh? You good. You raised me, huh? As much as I adore this walking, furry plushie, this is one part where I don't like her at all. Because unlike Yeto, as you're about to see, she's miles faster than Yeto is. And what's even worse, she intentionally takes a shortcut. Oh, come on, stay away, stay away. You can't swat away at her to make her spin out and get away from you. I'm not sure if you collide at her, you might get knocked down for a few seconds like you do with Yeto. But I know unlike Yeto, you can't get away from you. Yeah, like that. And I was trying to say, she intentionally takes a shortcut, which is the only way you'll find this course, that gets you on your way to the end. If you want to beat Yeta, you have to take this shortcut as well, while trying to outspeed her all the while. Oh, maybe? Nope, I'm going too far off. That shortcut has a little bit more room than the stupid jump that you have to take, at least if you choose to do that, to beat Yeto in his race. But that's not gonna be all that it'll take for you to beat Yeta. Just because you take that shortcut doesn't guarantee victory. Remember, she is very, very fast. So in order to win this race, you gotta outspeed her and take the shortcut doing so to get to the finish line. Ah, damn it. Well, might as well just give up on this race now. There's no way of beating her. Yep, see, there she is. You gotta take that shortcut if you want to have any chance of beating her. Even though I was able to get to the end by using the old way, it's just not enough. You gotta master that shortcut. It may not surprise you by me saying this, but there have been times where I have taken the shortcut route in the Yeta part of this minigame, and I still lost because I somehow screwed up near the end like I did with Yeto. This minigame overall, man, is not kind to you. But this part, you have to be absolutely perfect if you want to win. Yeto, he's got a lot of breathing room, but Yeta, there's no excuse. There's no room for error when you go up against her. You have to be at the top of your game if you want to win. And if you're like me and don't take the shortcut, you might well just throw the race at that very moment, because there's no way you're gonna catch up to her if you don't take that specific route. I do remember that I ended up falling off the shortcut route when I was trying to take it, because for some reason it's just as slippery. I don't know why. It's like no matter where you go, you're gonna have a lot of trouble trying to get any control over yourself when you're doing this course. Okay, I didn't actually thought the jump was coming up there. It's like when you're trying to get over that hill, that little hill on the first part of the smaller route. That just throws me off a lot because I can never anticipate when the first jump is gonna happen. The game does give you a little trail leading up to it, still, that just doesn't help me enough for some reason. Well, that was dangerous. That got me behind too. Come on, get over there. Stay over there. Ah. I might as well throw the race. I swear that curve sometimes is also just annoying. Just jumped off the ledge, of course. So close to it again. That first jump is always the worst for me. It always is. It's kind of weird in a way though, like, there's some stress that's been removed now since I don't have to take that very thin line that gets you closer to the finish on the original route. But it's still stressful because you have to account for how fast Yeta's speed is. If she wasn't as fast as she was, then taking a shortcut wouldn't be as stressful. This race entirely wouldn't be as stressful for that matter. Oh, that's bad! Oh, that was really bad. It would have been very close if I was able to catch up to her. I just couldn't figure out where the last part of that jump was. That last jump is what got me nervous. At least with every attempt, I'm somewhat getting better at taking the shortcuts, but that's still not gonna make things any less stressful. This is why I got the blue potion, because I am not using my special potions on this. I knew it! I knew that was gonna happen! I was trying my damnedest to go right, but it wouldn't let me go! That last curve is the worst thing ever! You'd think that you would have a chance to get yourself away from the wall if you get stuck by it, but it won't let you go for whatever reason. I wasn't even leaning up on the stick to get extra speed, yet I still got stuck. Yeah, I'm doing this mid-race, what about it? I have a full wallet, why not? Try to expend some of these rupees, but not all of it. God, I hate when that happens! Like, I'm not even trying to go off the path. Yeah, I just get magnetized off the shortcut track. It's like the game doesn't want you to take it at the time. Well, I don't have more rupees left. Not that I was planning to buy anything anytime soon. At the very least, we finally get a look at what the armor is like when you don't have any rupees to fuel it. Does look kinda cool in its own regard. But the downside is, you'll move really slow because it's powered down now. So it's practically worthless if you don't have any cash on hand. God, I hate that! I hate that you have no control of the air once you commit to a jump. You do not have any feedback to give when you're steering in this. Really? Ah! This is insulting. I have to use one of my special potions just to make sure I don't die. I was not gonna use the Great Fairy's Tears because unlike the rare Chew Jelly, you can only find the tears in a few remote locations. The Chew Jelly, that can be found randomly throughout any place that has chews lying about. The same cannot be said for Fairy's Tears though. They are a rare commodity in this game. Still, it pisses me off that I have to use one of my special potions at this place of all locations in the game. Especially after I've been saving them for so long too. Oh, come on, not again! I was able to salvage that halfway through! And then Link decides to take another leap from the worst place ramp you can find in this track. I can't believe that happened to me twice! One time on each of these Yeti people! God, that's aggravating. That must have been put there to be like a troll spot. Or maybe it was just placed there, they added slope detection. Just for the heck of it, I don't know. But whatever the reason, it's such an annoying place to die. And of course, can't get myself off the wall again. I was trying to hold A that time, but for some reason I jumped. I know I didn't let go. That was completely not my fault. I can't believe I have to do this. I have to use my Great Fairy's Tears too. I got nothing to protect me from death. Not unless I gather enough rupees on this course, and then warp away to a store that has potions to sell. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew I'd crash in midair. That was just a game being dumb again. Yeah, no matter what, it doesn't matter how fast you're going. You're liable to crash into anything. No, come on, not again! Why is this happening again? I had no control over that! This is unbelievable! How many times has that happened to me now? Like 3? I felt that was the one. I felt that was gonna be the one where I finally got through this minigame. And once again I got robbed. Oh, come on! I had it! I was trying to go left again and it wouldn't let me! For what reason did the game not want me to go left? This needs to stop happening! Of course, we both crashed, because why not? I can't even move! Thank goodness for Malamart. Because I got 4 blue potions from that store. So that's why all of my bottles have blue potions inside them now. It's way more cheaper to get than a Kakariko village at night for some reason. I guess that's just how powerful Malamart really is. Oh my god, I can't believe I got through that! Somehow, I squeezed by at the last possible second. I thought for sure I was gonna lose that race. That was not the smoothest run I ever had on this. But that's saying a lot because I had a lot of not smooth runs on this course, but that one for sure was terrible. And this is the most worthless heart piece you're getting in the game. Because my god. Don't tell husband when he's right there. I'm sorry, Yeta, but the secret's out. I am not coming back here ever again. What is with this game? Placing characters that I like in minigames that I don't like, making me like them even less. It started with Hannah, now it's with these two. I don't want to hate these two. They're a lovely couple, but because they're associated with this race, jeez, they are just a pain to look at times. Well, that's the whole episode for today. I'm not doing anything else because it's about 3 hours this recording has gone on now. And I, quite frankly, don't feel like doing anything else for tonight. I want to get more recordings done, but I knew this was gonna be hell to go through. And hell it was. So next time, we're leaving the Snowpeak region for good. We have no more business here. This was the only other thing we could do in this entire area. So, we're gonna head back to greener pastures and take care of at least one little thing I can think of. No, I'm lying. Our next stop is gonna be at Fair Woods, so we can head to the Secret Grove immediately, because we have no other side things to do. Thank goodness for that. Until we meet again, farewell for now.